Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Allegedly we heard that Olori Mariam have released an emotional statement. Would you know that recently they said that during the time that Queen Naomi visited the palace, that the CCTV camera in the palace of Ooni of Ife, that they were all disconnected and they don't know who did that. And we all know that whenever someone is known for something bad, anytime something happens, sometimes it might not be that person that did it. Sometimes it might be him or her. So they said when this thing happens, that all accusing fingers are being directed to Olori Mariam, because we do know that she's known for certain characters in that palace. So they said a lot of people have been talking about it, saying that she must know, that she must be aware of how it happened and why it happened. Because for that to happen, it simply means that there is hidden agenda that that person that did it have, or the person that sent those that did it, you know. So this has been going on for quite a long time, and you know, in as much as they may not direct it directly to her, they said the kind eye why did they use to see her there, the thing got at her that she started lamenting, saying that she is not a bad person, that people mistakes her for another, as a different character, that the only thing she knows that she's very good at is being too forward towards getting what she wants or rejecting what she doesn't want. That this issue of people calling her name, saying that she's a good, she's a bad person, that she's the one fighting Queen Naomi and all of that, that she is not like that, that she's a good woman. That this camera of a thing they're talking about, that she knew nothing about it. And I was like, that is because she is always involved in things like that, you know. That is why they are calling her and they are pointing accusing fingers at her. Okay, she said that the major problem that the palace have is that they are accusing the wrong people, you know. That there are people who are more dangerous than she is in that palace, who will always pretend and cover up their evil deeds, you know. She said that some time ago she made mention of Ronke and Temitope, that they are the ones that will come to her with an idea of what they will do. Then they will all gather to plan. After planning, when she moves into action, that all of them will go and hide into their shell, you know, thereby making her look like the only person, you know. But that's supposed to teach her a lesson, my people. People that plan something with you, when it comes to time of action, they will leave you, or they will turn against you, or they will go and hide, leaving only you to carry out that action. People will call you bad names for it. Next time you will still do it again. You don't think you need to ask yourself question. You need to call yourself meeting, call yourself to order. Yes, because if you are able to notice that these people that are planning this thing with me, when it comes to taking action, they will go and hide. That is because they know that that action that you're taking is wrong. That is not the right thing to do. Even in as much as they plan it with you, knowing that that thing is bad, you have to retrace your movement. You have to retrace your attitude, you know. So they said, she said that the main people who are bad are in that palace, hiding their identity, pretending, making people believe that they are good ones, whereas she is the bad one. My people, they said she cried out. That's the way people calls her, that most of the time when she goes online, hearing everything people say about her, that it makes her so emotional. Feel like, what kind of hatred is this? Why would people hate her this much? That you can go ahead and ask people that have been around her that she's not a bad person. That if you encounter her, you know that she's a good person. But just that people that don't like her are the ones spreading rumors and bad things about her. So I was like, why are there people not spreading bad news about others? Because she's not the only one in that palace. In as much as Ashley too, they also drag Ashley based on what the things she said and her actions. What of other people? You know? Okay, this Dr. Elizabeth that came, people have been praising her. Why are they not dragging Dr. Elizabeth? And recently, a group of people or someone have risen supporting people to spread rumors about Dr. Lizzie. There's one of the videos I made concerning where they said a certain old man called Ooni of Ife to be careful of this Dr. Elizabeth and all of that, that she's not what they think she is. Let me tell you, like I told you in that video, this is coming from someone who does not like Dr. Elizabeth, or someone in that palace must have paid people to start spreading the news against Dr. Elizabeth. Because ever since she entered that palace, all we have been hearing is that she's a good woman. She did this. She renovated the palace. She built a church for Queen Naomi. She helps Ooni to reconcile with Queen Naomi. Everything good. That is all we are hearing about Dr. Elizabeth. All of a sudden, they said an old man came to the palace and all of that. If you reason it very well, if you check am very well, you go know say person from that palace, and you no go even pass the Olories. Some said Mariam, but me, I cannot say what I'm not sure of. I don't know. And when you look at it too, it could be possible, oh, could be possible. But all I know is that if that is not true, if what the old man said is not true, of which I don't believe him, it must be an enemy from the palace who is working against Dr. Elizabeth, using that to spread, using bloggers to spread bad things against her. So well, whichever way, all I know is that had it been, there was a time they were saying Mariam was good, this and that, Mariam helps do this, Mariam bring peace and all of that, there wouldn't be stories like that will make her to be shedding tears like this. Let's also recall that this slightly bad news they said Ooni wants to marry happens to be Mariam's friend, and Laide introduced Mariam to Ooni of Ife. The same Mariam went behind Laide Badmus to get married to Ooni of Ife. You can imagine the type of a person she is, and that is why it is good to avoid bad characters, because when things happen, when things that looks like your character happens, people will associate you with it, whether you are the one that do it or not. So my people, I just saw this video on social media and I thought I should come and share it with you. Please, don't forget that they are all alleged, okay? They are not first-hand information. They have no proof. It can be true, it cannot be true. So my people, thanks for watching. Consider giving this video a thumbs up and help me share it. My God will bless you for sharing. And turn on the notification bell if you have not done so. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. Say your opinion on the comment section. Bye for now. Love you guys.